Good evening, and welcome to Amateur Hour, where I try to attempt something that I'm not very good at, to see just how hard it is to try for either the first time or for not a lot of times. Last time I carved a pumpkin was at least 15 years ago, and I honestly don't remember a single bit about it. So I've got my all-in-one carving kit. I've got my pumpkin. We're going to figure out just exactly how hard it is to carve a pumpkin for the first time. This was like the only the only one that I could get out of this, or like a 20-piece set. So this has a whole bunch of preset ideas that you can try out if you really want to. These are actually way better than what I was planning on doing. So I wasn't planning on using these at all, but now I might. I don't know what there's numbers on here too, like they say like 1 and then 2, and I don't know if that's supposed to be like, oh, that's the order in which you're supposed to do it. Oh yeah, that's what it tells you. Carving in the order shown. Yeah, we're gonna try to carve a pumpkin. And we'll see just how hard it is. So as you can see, I'm going to be using this space here to do all my carving and whatnot. I've got the pumpkin, the tools out. They're on my stove. Don't do this on your stove if you can avoid it, and if you can't, make sure you've got all your stove pieces off. Guess we'll just get started. Okay, so here's that pumpkin. It's a bit ugly, but that means no one else was gonna buy it, so show it some love, you know? Now I think this thing's got some basic instructions that were ripped off during the unpacking process. So I guess we carve an opening from the bottom. Oh, I didn't realize that. I thought it was gonna be on the top. I thought the top was the normal one. Garbage off here. I'm assuming I used the big guy for this. So, let's see. Oh. Pumpkin smell is starting to happen. Gee whiz. Alright, so I got that. Now it's gooping time. Alright. So I got this. It's falling in. Can't. Okay. Ugh. Oh, that is. Oh, my favorite. Alright. Let's slide this guy right here. Here. Alright, that should help. Alright. I like how it actually refers to it as the goop. If you can get better than plastic, I recommend it. This hole is bad size. Oh. Oh, this is a heck of a lot more work than I thought it was going to be. I still have a ton of like strings and stuff that are just all up inside there, and I can't seem to scrape them around to get them out. At least not very well. So I guess we're just gonna keep going at it for a bit. But this is really hurting my hand. Just holding something this small and trying to clench it. If you have smaller hands, this might not be as bad, but mine are proportional to my height. You know what? I think that's gonna be fine. I'm gonna clean this up, but then I'll I think that's as best as I can get all this spaghetti out of here. I do want to reiterate that these tools are pretty sharp, so you should be very careful. Now, I'm very confident in my handling skills, but I will not say that whether or not you're confident, you should still be extra safe about it. Don't want to lose your gourd. Next up is to get a picture taped onto here, and then we can cut through our outlines, and then we can clean it up. Instead of using one of these guys down here, I think I'm just going to draw something real quick, and we'll see how it turns out. I lost a tooth. Not a real one. I lost a fang, I guess I should say. But anyway, I'm doing this, trying to get it shaped up on this guy. I'm going to start stabbing him. This is like my fourth take. Okay. So yeah, that's, man, I don't want to be in it. I have this raised up for this. Oh, that is a knee pop. I don't know what this is for. Oh, used for transfer patterns. I think that means I stabbed before I saw, so I essentially will perforate my guy before I start cutting him out, which is fine. It's perfect. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna start here. Oh gosh, not as easy as I thought it was gonna be. I think that's what transfer patterns means, but I feel like the saw would actually be better for it. Oh, you know what? I'm going all the way through. I think this has a really tiny point. This is the part that I'm supposed to just poke in, not this. Makes way more sense. Okay, I think I got it. Take all this off without destroying it, ideally. Oh, alright, never mind. Okay, so you can see that I punched some fat holes right here. I don't know how well it comes through, but I got a whole bunch of tiny ones throughout this area. I'm going to use one of these, probably the tiny one, to get the basic shape done. Let's right out. Start with the nose, right? It's the easiest shape to follow. Do it a little bit this way. Right now it's not open at all. Part of that is because of my subpar scraping job. We got a nose. Okay. That wasn't so bad. Let's see if we can get the rest of it without messing it up too much. There we go. Face is going to be a little bit small, I've noticed. Now, time for the cheekbone. Right up here. Goes all the way down to the jawline. I'm going to try, if I can, I'm going to try to get some actual teeth details, you know? Make the little canine divot and whatever these bottom ones are called, the bottom canines. We'll see how it all comes out. There we go. Now, I might have gone a little too, oops. Looks like I might have gone a little too wide on this smile here, but it looks pretty jack-o'-lantern-y. So you just gotta clean up this mouth. Alright, so that's what we've got so far. Next is the tiny teeth details. And after that, I think we'll be done. I don't have any candles. I don't have any tiny candles. I don't think there's a lot more that I can really do. I mean, besides like more details, I could give eyebrows or something, but I don't know if that really works. I realize now that the original jack-o'-lantern was probably trying to be a skull carving because of how much I actually tried to do that, and it just looks like a regular jack-o'-lantern, which is cool. It's cool to find things out that way. So I'm gonna wipe this thing down and see if I can get any more of its guts out to make it a little pretty, and then we'll I guess maybe we'll just wrap things up from there. Ow! Ah! Yeah, well, I guess dropping the pumpkin on my thumbnail just kind of bent it in the wrong way, so I think I'll leave it at that part, just in case I make any more dumb movements since I'm down a full working hand. So I'm gonna slap this back in this gourd, and it went too far. There we go. Well, we got our pumpkin carved. Here he is. Every time I'm blocking his face. And it's ripping. Alright, it's too heavy. Pumpkin's done. It was harder than I thought it would be. It wasn't like hard. It wasn't a challenge. It was just, in order to do a good job, you have to either be more than 1 day's used to it. This is the first one. I've got 2 more that I'm gonna do for myself. Well, I'm gonna do 1 of them for myself. And then we'll see how much I improve on that, but that's not gonna be the video. I'll probably post that on Instagram, so follow me on Whiskey Walls TV on Instagram and Twitter. If you've got your own kind of experiences with pumpkin carving and how you feel it was the first time you did it, as opposed to how, if you've been doing it like every year where you're at, you can see some really incredible things. People who do, like, instead of just stabbing holes in it, they do thinner walls that the light passes through to make it darker or brighter, so you can have shading and all sorts of really impressive stuff. But I wasn't even going to consider attempting that, and I'm glad I didn't, because just trying to get this guy cleaned out was really the biggest problem. Bringing him out, making sure he wasn't just stringy all over the place, but he still is. So I can see I didn't really pass that one. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, hit like. If you want some more amateur hour, let me know what kind of things you want me to try out. There's so much that I haven't done. And I've got a few ideas. I've got another one coming for the harvest season. Keep an eye out for it. And it's also pumpkin themed. But thanks again so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.